Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dark Souls 2. I originally had an entire set of jokes here, which pertains to me waking up completely naked, drunk, just not very sober, in the bushes over there. Unfortunately, this is a re-recording of a 2-hour recording session, so I'm a lot less inclined to do the same joke again. But it's time for the apparently worst out of the, not quintilogy because that's 4 games and this is 5 with Dark Souls, Demon Souls in the opposite order, and then Bloodborne and then Dark Souls 2 and then Dark Souls 3, and I guess Sekiro as well for the 6th one. This is the worst one out of them apparently. I've not played Demon Souls nor any of the other ones, to be honest, only Dark Souls 1. I will say that apart from being prettier than Dark Souls 1, like by a lot, I do think that this game is worse. But we'll get to why in a second. Mind that that is over there and there's also that thing over there, and get it. Because from what I remember this is another rusted coin. No, it's a small smooth silky stone. That's even more important than a rusted coin. So now we go in here and you have a cutscene that I guess I'll summarize in they are fucking with you, they ask you your name, which of course following in the long line of boys we are going with boy 3 for our game. Why did it destroy my boy 3? There we go. Yes, I do want boy 3 to be my name. Yes, they're laughing at you, blah 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 blah. And here we're gonna go into what we're gonna be playing this time, because last time we played for Strength Cleric. We're going to be playing for Dexterity Pyromancer. And I've actually decided which specific weapon type we are going to be using for that, but we will come to that eventually. For now we shall go with the Swordsman because it has the highest dexterity stat, as you can see over yonder way. We're not going for the Pyromancer, even though we are gonna be using Pyromancers, because there is no Pyromancer start. For some reason. This guy starts with a bunch of good shit, but we're not gonna have any of those. What we are going to have is a Petrified something, which we might get lucky with, very lucky with, or we might get shafted, who knows. I will show you exactly what it is good for. For now, we are actually going for a guy, even though I generally don't like guys. I mean that in a couple of ways, but I mean like I generally play with females, but this time we're gonna go with male. And excuse me for like, I don't know, 30 minutes as I fuck up this guy's face completely. So, after many years of consideration, I have decided that after lots of pleading by our man over here, that I'm not gonna fuck up his face. Mostly. Instead, I've cursed him with the Omega Chad, where his jawline is through the roof. I mean, look at his Chad over here. This orange Chad. Completely orange. Maybe I should have named him the Living Orange. Who knows? Anyway, that's that finalized. And Orange Man away. You want to come in here because this is very important because this one is a human effigy, which you'll have a lot of if you use them incredibly sparingly like me. You can talk to that woman over there. I would also not recommend killing these bitches if it's your first time through. You'll need them in some ways. And now we shall head out over here because there is another place where we have to go. Because as I reminded you, there was a bunch of bushes of love and there's a monster waiting behind them. Yes. It is rather interesting. And if you come out here, you will die. A lot. because it's this guy over here. He's a big fucker, ain't he? And he's guarding some loot, but Jesus. You don't actually care about the loot, you want him dead, because he drops a ring. And the tactic to fuck these guys up is to stay behind them at all times, because if they do, then they can only do their little sit back animation. And that's good for you, because it's very easy to dodge. Unlike that attack, if the first bit of that attack hits you, then you're locked into getting hit by the second one. Also, he fucking moves, so as shown here, he hit me once, and that hit me the second time as well. Using life gems is generally advised. It's not, they are consumables, but they are not very like fuck. You can't survive that, even as the guy with the biggest healthcare. If he grabs you, you're fucked. And as you can see there, the game didn't want me to jump, because I did press the jump button. Maybe I should get a fucking camera to record that, because that's gonna happen a lot in this game. The game not reading your jumps or your fucking rolls. I will say that at least they tied the jump to a separate button this time. At least they weren't complete dicks. Also, we are gonna unequip this because I really don't like dual wielding. I feel that it's very, very shite. Wielding just one thing as in a two-handed fashion is much better. And so we're gonna do what we did earlier, just this time we're not gonna get fucked over by him turning around. Or maybe we are. Alright, wait, get behind him. Behind him, come on. Thank you. And there we go. I also don't like dual wielding because I have to remember to actually use the other attack, because it isn't like you press attack and then it uses both of them. You actually have to press one button and press the other one to use the other weapon. It's rather good in some scenarios, especially and probably in PvP, but generally when I get invaded in this game by anything other than a Spectre, I jump off a bridge because 90% of them are exploiting gimmicky bullshit, and I would rather just not waste my time of dying 2 minutes later and instead kill myself by jumping off a fucking bridge. You know, at least it's on my own fucking terms, rather than getting killed by a dickhead. I don't like PvP in this game, that's not what I'm here for. I am here for the PvE. Also, you'll notice a trend which will start over here and never end, which is I two-shot everything, because from what I've seen that's what a well-optimized build does. You two-shot everything, you won't one-shot anything, except if you're very over its like pay grade. Man, my beard is magnificent. I'm glad I chose such a vibrant color, because now that I'm fucking dead, which will happen again and again and again and again and again, at least I look very fashionable. I should take off my hood just to show it off even more. I mean, my hood isn't really giving me any... That... Oh my god, I am fucking beautiful. I'm like Goku and Vegeta fused together now. Beautiful. I mean, not like the fusion they did. I mean, literally just fused them, two of them together. Without disregard for any logic. And also it's orange instead of yellow for some fucking reason. Don't question it. Do not question me, ever. I am your god now. You might also notice that your weapon is already almost broken. Because they redid that system, fuck off crows. And now it's terrible, in my opinion. Here you can leave the petrified something. Be sure that you press Twinkling Titanite. That's not that bad, but I was wishing for a weapon. Shut the hell up or I'm going to stab you. Shut the hell up. Ember Herb. Well, we got fucking shafted on that one. We could have gotten a very good weapon here, which I did in my old recording version. But hey, that had to be scrapped, so that's fuckingly. Also, I'm gonna die here because there's a jump, and there's nothing more that kills you in this game than gravity. Gravity is a fucking biatch. That's damn bloody sure. Fuck you. Right, jump, jump, jump. I think human effigy? No, Amber Herb, then it's not that useful to come over here. We did it anyway because fuck it. There is some loot. I have to get it. Even if it's not loot I ever fucking use. I need to have it. All of it. Also, he didn't die from a falling attack. I think from what I've seen, those were incredibly downgraded. I mean, compared to Dark Souls 1, where a basic downward attack with like axe in the first one took like half of the first boss's health. Like, compared to that, this is nothing. There's also nothing else up here, so you're going to roll down over yonder way. We can't go that way, because there's a dick statue in the way. He's Bob. He's a cunt. Absolute fucking dick. Especially his face. He doesn't have the gorgeous jawline that we, as Omega Chads, do. Also, you might notice that everyone is killing themselves here. With their katanas, because they want to leave these. Hooray for Punas and then try bad luck. Hooray for bloodstains. So basically what they want you to think is that there's a big ass enemy ahead and you're gonna die a horrible death. Or there's like secrets over there. There's nothing. At all. So just don't bother. Also, this first episode is gonna go live as immediately as the second episode. If you don't really care about like talking to NPCs, then you can mostly skip this part, especially when we're talking to guys. But I'm personally going to leave them in because I think it would be disservice to the voice actor and the people who made the characters that they wouldn't be featured, you know. But just in case, the moment we start talking to them, I'll put up a timestamp for when it's over. You know, the best of both worlds. I mean, other than if you want to bitch about having to skip like 2 seconds, which is not very nice of you. Watch out for this guy. If he hits that twice, or you hit it at least once, then he will die. Also, I didn't equip the ring that we got, but this should... yeah, we can unlock this guy. He's alone for now. Emphasis on the for now part. Right. Nice, we managed to get a backstab on this guy. But it still doesn't kill him, but sometimes you can actually get hits in on them while they're still down, which is different from Dark Souls 1, but is good. Right, here's the timestamp for when we start talking to this guy.
Have you business with me? The way you're under is all blocked up, you see, by this god-awful statue. Heavens above. Who thought it a good idea to put it there? Oof, I'm in quite the pickle now. See that statue? Gives me the willies. You stare at it for long enough, it starts to look alive. It just doesn't seem quite right. There are no craftsmen round these parts. Hey, you don't think a real-life person was turned to stone, do you?
So now that we are done with that, we are gonna just walk this way. What we're going to do on the way is we're gonna light the bonfire. Hey look, it's a hole over there. Lit. We're not gonna go over there just yet. We're gonna circle around and get everything that way. Claire? Yes, Claire. Hello. Fuck you. Completely insulting compared to my amazing jawline over there. He just lets you barge right in and steal whatever is over here, which is a Titanite shard, which is nice. Whee! I unironically, by the way, really like the way our character looks.
Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to my shop. I'm Morlin, and I sell armor. Oh, sorry,
You better sell it to the good price.
Please do have a look at my wares. I could really use the business. If you'd be so kind. I came from the west, from Volgan. Have you been there? It's a lively place, vibrant with trade. Very competitive, of course. And you have to grease the wheels to get anywhere. But I didn't have the funding for that, so I left home in hopes of striking gold. It's been years since then, and I've made very little headway. I don't even know why I'm still here. Everything's all run down and dying. It's terrible for business, really. A group calling themselves the Blue Sentinels have gained much power in Volgan. You can't even run a shop without their blessing. They claim to be working for the greater good, but it's absolute hogwash. Oh, by the gods, why the hell am I here?
You're stupid. He sells a bunch of stuff. We're gonna buy from him later to complete his quest. For now, it's fine. If I remember correctly, I've not actually done his quest at all. The most important bit in Majula is over here. Do not ever forget to hit that stone. Also, do not go past here because there is little piggies over there. And those little piggies are gonna fuck you up, yeah? So just don't interact with them in any way. And we have a gilly. Look at it. Look at it, she's so cute. Ah, I can't get a good angle on you. Fucking bitch. Here we go.
Oh, undead are we?
Indeed.
One without much time remaining.
What the fuck is that
Just
supposed to
about
mean,
ready
you
to fall
cunt?
apart, I'd say.
Oh, fuck off.
Not exactly the time to be chatting with a cat. Well, suit yourself. Oh yes, you may call me Shalqua. Enchanté.
I do not like the French,
So,
bitch.
What did you want anyway?
Right now. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, you smell wonderful.
I do not approve of you being French or anything about you. But she does sell both the silver cracked ring and the ring of whispers, which we're gonna buy everything from her, but those two are the most important for later.
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away so that something new may be born. Isn't it wonderful?
You're a sadistic bitch.
This place is fascinating. We receive only the most peculiar visitors. Folk like yourself.
Yeah,
It's enough to keep even a cat amused.
that doesn't take a lot. I mean, get me a later point and I'll do that.
Are you going to see the old ones?
Not sure. Are they a
Those
new
all who
concert?
have grown
band?
so incredibly ancient.
That's not really an
They
achievement.
must have sprouted quite a thick coat of moss by now. For heaven's sake.
Is
No
that
one
a
even
reference
knows
to an
their
armor
names
darling?
anymore. Imagine that.
Do they know their names?
Yes.
Because then technically someone
Nothing
knows
like
their names.
yourself. For you have a most pleasant scent that grows nicer with each passing day.
How would you know? I've been near you for like 20 seconds. Okay, more than
Have
that.
you
but
made
still.
friends with the man by the sea?
Who?
He's lost everything. Absolutely everything.
Wow.
The only thing he's good for now is a few tidbits on covenants. Covenants are a type of, well, contract, you might say. You give something to gain something. That's the way humans like it, right? It might be just the thing you need. But what does a cat know?
I don't know, seeing as you're fucking immortal, probably a lot.
Do you see that oddly formed rock behind here?
No, where?
Long ago they called it Victor's Stone, as I recall. If you wish to face greater challenges, speak to the rock.
Rather not, then. I'm
Or
fucked
well,
enough as is.
you'd just as well not.
Anything else?
This place is already dead. Everything will crumble and waste away, so isn't it
Yes, yes, thank you.
nothing suited?
Yes, bye. Alright. Next up, there is Victor's Stone up here. There, I don't actually know what it does. And we're not gonna find out, because I don't want to die. And I don't want to restart this session either. Again, what we are going to do is, it's important that you lit your bonfire before you come down here. Because there is some loot that we want to get before we go on. Because if you like shields, then over here is the best shield in the game, which you will find for a long time. Like, unless you get lucky with a drop, I guess. This is the best shield you'll get that's, like, on the ground. Did I mention we're not going to be using shields this playthrough as well? Yeah, I really am fucked. Oh well. At least we don't have to bother with them, but still. We do, because I'm gonna get everything. There's some stuff over there. Better sword, even though it's broken, if you really want it. Don't fuck with that guy, he will murder you. Do not fuck with that even bigger guy, even though he wants to definitely fuck with you. He will fucking rape your anus. Just stay away and sleep. And then he disappears magically, and then this guy appears who looks incredibly fucking gay. Now you can teleport back, because we have teleports from the very beginning of the game, which is really nice. I definitely approve of that. Anyway, now there is... Oh, I forgot to get that loot over there. Get that on your way over the... It's just a life gem though. It's nothing, not a big deal, but we have to get everything, yes? Speaking of everything, behind this guy there is this. Yes, good. And over here we have this guy, who's probably one of my favorite characters. Hello. No, it's locked, that's not the one I want. Game. Talk to the guy.
Who are you?
A guy.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just help me open this door. I packed my tools in here, seeing it was vacant.
Well, it wasn't that
But now
vacant, now
somebody's
was
gone
it?
and locked the door.
Maybe it was the previous owner, you bastard.
I'm a blacksmith. I'm nothing without my tools.
That is very depressing.
Bring me that key. Chop chop.
No. Actually, you want to, but still.
I'm a black...
Yes, yes, yes. We're not gonna go up there. Because there's just a bitch up there, and I frankly don't care. He's a whiny twat. Fuck him. I would kill him if I was a genocidist, but I'd rather just not kill NPCs, you know. It's not very nice. Hello.
Are you the next monarch,
No.
or merely a pawn of fate?
Also no.
Bearer of the curse,
What curse?
I will remain by your side till this frail hope shatters.
That sounds like an
Take this with
innuendo.
you. May it ease your journey.
Okay. And she gives you a bottle of whiskey, which is always good.
Go on and see the king. He who made Drangleic what it once was. He who peered at the essence of the soul.
Which soul? There are many.
King
I have
Vendrick.
1,590 just on me. You may level up by the power of the Emerald Herald, which is a change I do not like in the least. I fucking hate it. You actually need to
Bearer of
talk
the
to...
curse, for misery will lead you to greater, stronger souls.
No, misery will lead me to
You
suicide.
will never
though.
meet the king with a soul so frail and pallid.
I'm gonna stab you because of saying that. you
Seek
bastard.
those whose names are unutterable. The four endowed with immense souls. Their souls will serve as beacons. Once you have found them, Return here to me,
Ah,
so that hope will not fade away.
shut up.
Is that a shard you found?
Yes. This is just talking about my whiskey flask shard. That's why you needed the well, because now you get 2 charges to start off with, which is always lovely. And now it throws you back up to here and level up. I thought I could level up twice last time. Oh well, not sure why, but we can only level up once. We're of course basing it in dexterity for now. Thank you. And we're gonna leave. I don't really care about anything that she has to say. Alright. Do not forget to equip the Estus Flask. I would also recommend equipping it in the first slot, because that's more convenient. And now we are on our way in the next episode, which will be up by the time that this goes up. Don't you worry your little heads. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, go on a holiday to Rome. Just not right now. Or 2 months from now. Because we need to stay inside. Italy's death rate is high enough.